Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and we have some more early Steam summer sales that are going live right now, and quite a lot of good deals are already live. These will be carried over into the duration of the summer sale when that kicks off next week. So even though if you look at the dates themselves, some of these dates will say that they end on June the 26th. I believe that's just because they'll roll over into the summer sale. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Not even going to cover everything that has gone live in this video since there's a lot, but two big sales and then also another deal I'll talk at the end of this video. The first discount on one of the most beloved games of 2024, a game a lot of people think should have won Game of the Year, but more on that at the end of this video. First of all, everybody's favorite publisher, well, maybe second place after Ubisoft, EA has kicked off their summer sale. Obviously, I kid, but EA has published quite a lot of great games over their existence, and a lot of them are on sale. And right off the bat, I would highlight the historic low that the Dead Space remake is hitting. It is down to $11.99. I would say that this is an outstanding deal for the Dead Space remake. Unfortunately, it seems like it just didn't do that well commercially, so Dead Space prob gonna go MIA for a while once again, and I don't know what the status of Motive Studio is. It just seems like EA is trying to... for a little while, were trying to do all of these Marvel games, and now they're not doing these Marvel games. I think Motive was working on an Iron Man game or something like that. I doubt that ever sees the light of day, but... Dead Space Remake, they did do a great job with, a great survival horror action title, and it expands the original Dead Space a little bit, but just a tremendous remake on a game that was already really good. Dead Space, the original, was beloved, and this remake is really well done. Looks great, plays great, was some stuttering issues, but my experience was with the game was rather good, and I didn't experience any crazy stuttering. Every now and again, yes, the game is Steam Deck verified, and I would take that with a grain of salt. Like, I've seen footage of this game playing on the deck. I don't think it should be verified. I'm gonna be real with that based on what I saw, but nonetheless, $11.99, excellent deal there. Definitely do recommend that. And then you've got other games discounted as well. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is down to $14. You know, this game is notorious for being one of the worst PC ports of all time. That is not hyperbole. That is just how terrible and rancid this PC port was. It was an atrocity, but this game itself is fantastic. I think Jedi Survivor is a far better game than Jedi Fallen Order. I thought the gameplay was great, they fixed up the map, and I thought the story was really good. I know not everybody was as high on the story as I am, but I thought the story was really good, and I thought the second half they picked up a lot, and it was just really well done. For $14, I think this is a great buy, and the PC version, while not perfect, has gotten a lot better, so I would certainly give it a recommendation. But I would also recommend you to play Jedi Fallen Order first, which is on sale for $9.99. Not as deep of a discount as I would like to see on Jedi Fallen Order, but still a decent enough deal there if you don't own that. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is $5.99. That is an excellent deal as well. I mean, it's Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, one of the greatest video game trilogies of all time, and at a time where BioWare wasn't absolutely cooked and washed, but yeah, those games are phenomenal, and I think still worthwhile to go back, and some of the best games you can play, even 15 or so years later. The games are outstanding, and Mass Effect 1 came out back in 2007. That game does show its age a little bit, but still a great game, and Mass Effect 2, outstanding. And Mass Effect 3, while people certainly had their issues with it, I still thought overall it was a pretty solid game. Battlefield 2042 is down to $2.99. That game has gotten a lot of updates, and it seems like a lot of people are gravitating towards it, so, you know, you can check it out, although... You know, recent reviews of that game are mostly negative as far as that's concerned. However, a lot of that is adding the secure boot requirement, which is an anti-cheat that people are upset about. So keep that in mind. You know, $2.99 for Battlefield 2042. Battlefield 5 is $2.49. Titanfall 2 is $4.49. And it should be noted, Star Wars Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition down to $3.99. Really good price point on that, as that game has gotten a lot of buzz recently. And recent reviews on that have it at 92% positive, which is kind of outstanding. 7,400 concurrent players, which for a game this old, I don't even think that's that bad. So hopefully it continues to see like a resurgence of interest. I think if they just go back and update this game, They could find a lot of success with that. Doing an expansion, just doing some additional content, whatever the case may be. Yes, people want Battlefront 3, but I don't think EA is ready to invest in Battlefront 3. I get it, the Star Wars IP. They have to figure out a way, you know, as far as getting that and utilizing that. I know it's quite expensive, but I think there's a lot of mileage to Battlefront 2, and I think they could, you know, re-engage players with it. That's all I'm saying, so we'll see if they ultimately do that, but yeah, Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition for that price point, think it's great. And you've got the older EA titles on sale as well. Saboteur, $4.99, Immortals of Avam for $8.99, low-key, good deal there. Dead Space 2, $3.99, Mirror's Edge Catalyst at $7 is a little bit on the pricier side. Alice Madness Returns at $2.49, like, that's been down to $1.99, or maybe even 99 cents, so, you know, some stuff isn't at their historic lows, but Dead Space Remake, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Battlefront 2, there's definitely some good stuff here. Moving on from that, there is also a THQ Nordic pre-summer sale. They've got a lot of great deals available as well. Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrush, 60% off for $24. That came out last year, and I just thought the $60 price tag initially was way too high. At $24, it's a great platformer, and I would certainly recommend it. Alone in the Dark is a $19.99. That game was not received all that well. Biomutant for $9.99 I think is a really good deal. Like, that game also had a mixed reception, but I actually liked it. Don't expect something blow away, but as far as a quirky open world title, I think it's pretty good. For $9.99, I don't think it's the worst deal in the world. SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, $13.99 on that. Darksiders Genesis for $5.99 is pretty good, done by a really talented studio in Airship Syndicate there. Definitely a good pickup. You've got South Park Bundle with Stick of Truth, Fractured But Whole, and Snow Day for $25.05. Risen is on sale. Jagged Alliance, MX vs. ATV franchise sale, $134 for the franchise though. Aye, that's kind of crazy, but yeah, some deals there. And then lastly, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Blackmoor Wukong is seeing its very first discount, 20% off for $48. Yes, it's not a sizable discount, but it is, you know, the best discount that you're gonna get. I see somebody in the community hub saying wait until June 26th, as in when the summer sale starts, for a 50% off discount. Brother, that's not gonna happen. These games that have an immense amount of goodwill, they do not go on sale because they don't need to go on sale, at least for deep discounts. Expect Expedition 33 to hold up in price, Blackmoor Wukong's gonna hold up in price, Stellar Blade's gonna hold up in price, and Helldivers 2. It's been 16 months since Helldivers 2 has come out, and the best discount you're gonna get is 20% off. And Blackmoor Wukong, 10 months, best discount you're seeing, 20% off. That's just what you're gonna roll with, but it's a high quality game and beloved, and that's why the price point is sustainable at this hefty of a price point. Now, like, the Call of Duty games don't even hold up in price this strongly as the well-received, like, goodwill-built games hold up these days. Like, Baldur's Gate 3, another game that does not go on sale very often, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the settings. You guys know me, I don't like my challenging action RPGs that much, but you know, I did enjoy Blackmoor Wukong for what it was. $48 on that, but that is gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of great early summer sale deals alive right now. Tons of great deals, historic lows, super cheap deals under $5. The whole gamut, Wukong on sale, great stuff. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and stay unlocked to the channel for all of my coverage of the summer sale. That'll be kicking off next week. GOG's running their summer sale right now. That sale is awesome as well if you want to pick up some games on GOG. Just a lot of great stuff to sink your teeth into right now, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.